If you are still hanging on to every piece of paper you've ever had in your life, bills, mail, user manuals, tax returns, file folders full of receipts, then you are not as organized as you could be.
And all that paper is taking up tons of unnecessary space. It is so liberating to free yourself of all those messy files. We're going to show you an easy and inexpensive way to do it by going paperless.
If you or someone in your life is hopelessly disorganized, can't find their purse, can't find the mail, can't find keys,
A receipt, we can help.
and the first and easiest way is by scanning your receipt. And it's as easy as taking a picture.
Let me qualify here. Being completely organized is something that I aspire to be, but I do spend a lot of time thinking about ways to be more efficient.
So how do you go from fantasizing about being organized to actually being organized?
Well, for me, it wasn't a conscious decision. I was just looking for an easy solution.
Because let's face it, if it's not easy, we're not going to do this consistently.
At work, we were required to turn in all of our receipts by the end of the month. So I would start to panic the closer it got to the end of the month because I knew I was going to be in a frantic rush to try to put my fingers on all those receipts. I even had a little envelope that I kept with me that I was going to keep my receipts in that envelope, but there was always one or two receipts I just couldn't find.
I'd like to say that I can relate, but I'm an accountant and losing a receipt is a cardinal sin. And I will say that you must have a system of some sort.
Right.
Being able to scan these documents allows you to be able to access them very quickly.
In my quest to get organized, I downloaded a scanner app on my phone and I started scanning receipts. It was enormously satisfying to see all those receipts at the end of the month, nice and neat, in chronological order, ready to turn into the business office. No more frantic panic looking for receipts. It was all right there, organized neatly on my phone.
I suppose the real secret is to make this a habit, to scan these receipts when you're standing in line, as soon as you get in the car after you purchase something.
Take 10 seconds to scan it and forget it. What I discovered was that it took very little effort to make this small adjustment, but the reward was tremendous.
Now, it might take a couple of weeks to get firmly entrenched in this new habit, but after you do, you will be so much more organized and you will have a lot less paper.
So how can we convince you that scanning your receipts is going to be an important first step in your digital organization process?
I'll say for me, it's access, access, access.
Yes.
You can get to these documents and to all the information you need very, very quickly, and it's well organized. So if you go to the store, buy a jacket that you think is fantastic, find out later you don't want it and you want to return it, you have that receipt at your fingertips and you can easily return the item.
In one of our Caring for Aging Parent videos, we talk about the importance of scanning your parents' important documents and medical records. It's no less important for you to do the same for yourself, whether it's personal or for business, to have that easy access right on your phone, wherever you are.
And we'll leave a link in the description below, because if you ever needed to be organized, it's when you're caring for someone else.
True.
I think I'm getting there. I may want to start scanning my personal information as well as my business, which I already do, but I think I'm going to need a little bit more convincing.
Well, another great advantage to having a scanner app on your phone is that you can create your own filing structure. You can set up folders and subfolders the way you want to so that you can have easy access to what you're looking for. You could just call the folder receipts.
Or you could go crazy and set up different years and different types of expenses.
What store the receipts from,
Right.
the date, however you want to do it. There are tons of standalone apps like Adobe Scan or Microsoft Lens. But if you got a note-keeping app that you like to use like Evernote or Google Keep, they have scanners built into those programs. If you're an Apple user like me, Apple Notes also has a scanner. It's where I keep my entire digital life.
All of those applications are very powerful tools,
Yes.
and using those can help you put some incredible structure around all of these items that you're scanning.
And a lot of those are free.
And in the next episode, we're going to show you how to set up a structure that will keep your life insanely organized, no matter what app you use.
Another advantage to downloading a scanner app on your phone, it will automatically crop to the receipt. You can rotate it if you need to, and it keeps the receipt in focus.
Another advantage, search capabilities. If you use these apps, most of them are going to have OCR, optical character recognition, which allows you to search based on content within the receipt.
Yeah, just give a keyword and they'll find what you're looking for. So for instance, I scanned this receipt in Notes, and let's say I forgot to put it in the proper folder. Well, all you have to do is in Apple Notes, type in the search field the name of the store, or if you remember something else about the receipt, the item or the amount, and voila, you have your receipt. It pops right up.
Okay, so I think I get this now.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I take a photo of my receipt. But if I do that, I can't search for it
Right.
in my huge camera roll.
Because if you take a photo, you've got to search through all your thousands of pictures.
That's what I do.
And you may never find it.
So if we use a scanner, then I can go back, say, after a business trip and pull all those receipts according to date, and they'll be in a folder ready to go.
Or you remember you were in Houston. Okay, so you can just type in Houston and bam, you're right where you need to be.
Love it. So if you're not a phone app user, you can just buy a scanner and keep one at your desk.
Yes, I used a desk scanner when I took over my parents' finances, and I knew I was going to have to scan every single document in my father's desk and all their receipts. So I knew I was going to have stacks of receipts to scan. In that case, I went with the standalone scanner. I ended up using the EPSON ES500W. With this scanner, I could put stacks of papers. Press a one button, PDFs were made, all neat, all organized, ready to go.
So what are you waiting for? Get rid of the paper in your life.
And scanning receipts is an easy way to start.
When you realize how easy it is, you're going to want to watch the next episode. We're going to show you how to get down to just 2 folders.
Declutter and digitize. Don't miss it. So for instance, I scanned this. So for instance, I scanned this receipt.
We aren't very good at
Okay,
this.
come on. All right.
We're going to show you how to get down.
Down, get down. Get down, get down.
Bleep.